we will be working with the gate of how to work with that hands, feet, arms and legs, and how this opens up through the throat. This is fantastic for working with tiredness, illness, immune stability, a good immune system, your own strength, and your own grounding, and gives holographic breathing a depth. And in this, the arms and legs and hands and feet are a gate to understand the breath through the neck and throat, which is vitally important and has been a huge learning for me in getting better from Lyme's disease, or the after effects of Lyme's disease, recovering my health. In that Lyme disease, often, and very much in my case, attacks the thyroid and thymus gland. Very strongly comes into that area. So even when the Lyme's disease is gone, you still have to reconstruct that whole area and the relationship with the adrenals and brain and the hypothalamus area. So for me, it's been a big learning, understanding how the throat and neck breathe. And within this, the breath and the movement of the breath in the hands and feet are vitally important. And few people understand this dynamic with the throat. With the face, a lot of people, when you learn holographic breathing, you do start getting more animated breath through the face and through the brain. And it is, to an extent, going through the neck. But you can use the hands and feet to fully open the neck, and that is important. The neck is much more to do with the deep, or in relation, not in relationship to the body, but in relationship to the face and head. The neck is the deep grounded energies. It's the earth, it's Sahara. It's our ground, it's our strength, it's our potency. The face, much more the emotional bodies. Now they both hold all of the energies. There's this whole different sequences of energies that we're working within holographic breathing. They both hold all of the energies in that respect. There's the fire energy, there's the deep earth energy, there's a yellow type of energy, there's the kind of lung type energy, there's the blue energy, which is more the kidneys, adrenals, penis, vagina, there's the brighter, higher energies. So the throat have all of these, the neck have all of these, the face have all of these, the brain and cranium have all of these energies, and I show the matrices of how to access those from the different parts of the face, the cranium and the neck. But within that, the throat holds the hara. It's the hara for all of those energies. The face is more the emotional body, the heart. Cranium and brain has all of those energies, but it's like an octave higher. It's the mind, it's the higher energies. Now when all three of these come together and are working together and breathing together in a unit, then this opens up into transcendence. You may get a little bit of Kundalini while working with the face. It will rise, but there won't be much amplitude to it. And it may reach the higher energies more strongly if you include the cranium and brain. But until you include the throat, there's no power there. There's no potency. It hasn't got this strong earth grounding that rises up through the body, converting into the different energies as it goes and working through the neck, the face and the brain. So you need all. It's no good just going for the light, because that just falls over. It's completely weak on its own and unconnected. You need the emotional body or the feeling body. You need the deep earth. The throat, even though high in the body and has quite a high resonance for the whole body as a unit, for the unit of the throat, neck and head, throat, neck, face and cranium, it's the earth for that matrix. That's why I've called this holographic breathing, because it is matrices within matrices within matrices, which are the same. There's within all of it, with all the different parts of the body, there's a hara, there's a heart, there's an intellect, there's a unison of all three that opens up through the Kundalini. Anyway, we will be working with that. We will be working with the gate of how to work with that, hands, feet, arms and legs, and how this opens up through the throat. This is fantastic for working with tiredness, illness, immune stability, a good immune system, your own strength, and your own grounding, and gives holographic breathing a depth. Few people understand holographic breathing. A lot of people, and rightly so, a lot of people just want to learn, the movement of the mouth and are happy just to be with that. But if you wish, there's a huge and in-depth learning in here, massive. And I'm continually learning more. Each time I run one of these webinars, it comes through at a whole different level. So if you want to be part of this process and enjoy this process, enjoy the unfolding of this, there's a certain potency as something unfolds in this way. And it's not here forever. That initial learning and mapping isn't there forever. Once it's done, then other people are teaching it and it's going out. It doesn't have that initial potency of the channel bringing through something new. And in these webinars, that's what's happening. It does open up in my own practice, and I teach that. And I have been unraveling it and working with it for some 18 years now. But still it unfolds more in the webinars. A channel comes through. And there is a lot, but you don't have to feel disempowered that there's a lot, because you can just learn one or two bits and still they are whole. But come along and enjoy. Come to these webinars.